Best of the decade?
Hi, welcome to...
Welcome to the Rise of Skywalker podcast.
No, welcome to our Decades List podcast. Now, this part is the Decades List.
Okay, so here's the thing.
How are we gonna
we did our lists differently. Cause I did my favorite of each year. You did just... I
just listed a few from each year that I loved a lot.
Okay, so, I listed a few from each year that I loved a lot too, but, so you're not going to do it like just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4...
I was just, no.
Okay.
I mean, we can, but
yeah, no, we'll go by... I was going to go year by year.
Yeah, I wanted to start... Yeah, let's start with 2010.
2010. You want to go first?
Sure. My favorites of 2010... Now, we just got to keep in mind, back in 2010, I was like 15. So, like, some of these are blockbusters, and some of the... I wasn't into as, like, niche or, like, art house shit. So I don't know as much shit from back then because it's hard to, like... Anyway, so some of this stuff you're like, wow, another blockbuster agent. Shut up, dude. Some of this shit's fucking mint. 2010s. My favorites overall from 2010s were Inception, The Social Network, which is a fucking keynote classic, Toy Story 3, Scott Pilgrim. You say whatever you want about that movie. I love that movie.
I had Scott. That was my second one on number 20.
Great.
Scott Pilgrim is a goddamn masterpiece.
It's my favorite Edgar Wright movie.
Yeah,
and then Beyond the Black Rainbow.
Okay.
So those are my 2010s.
So
what do you like from 2010?
We have three of the same.
Oh, okay.
Social Network, that's my number one. Even back in 2010 when I saw it, I was like, that was like one of my first times I watched a movie. I was like, this is more than like a
next level.
This is like I noticed there was something different about that type of movie. Because I was so young, I didn't register what that meant.
It's Kino.
Yeah. Anyway, Social Network, Scott Pilgrim, which that movie, I'd sing praises about that movie till I die. I love that movie. That is like one of the most entertaining, fun movies I've ever seen in my life. Inception, like you said, but also Shutter Island. That's a great. That's
I need to watch it.
That's an underrated Scorsese movie.
I have that movie on Blu-ray unopened for years.
That's an underrated Scorsese movie.
And at some point, we're going to do a 2010 cast where we talk about movies from 2010. And that's one I'm going to have to watch for the first time.
Yeah.
Before we do that.
Mm-hmm.
But, also, Scott Pilgrim is like, what was I going to say? Some people, like, bitch about Scott Pilgrim's character and stuff.
He's supposed to be an asshole.
I'm like, he's supposed to be an asshole. He also learns this at the end.
And also Ramona is equally as toxic to him too. They're both shitty. Yeah,
he's like, he cheats on Knives and Ramona. It's not like he's like, I don't get what people like bitch about that for.
That was like I read the comics too. I love the comics.
The stylization of that movie is unlike any other movie.
So good.
So
2011, baby.
2011, baby. All right. Drive.
Yes, that was my number one I put.
The Raid Redemption.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The Descendants. Super 8, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Midnight in Paris, Captain America, and Cabin in the Woods.
So, I had Midnight in Paris and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Midnight in Paris is like a movie that for a while I would just put on when I went to bed. I love that movie so much. That's one of those wholesome like.
It's one of those like movies when I was like in high school that made me feel like a fucking an art hoe.
Well, no, that's one of the movies too that like when I watched it in high school, I was reading those authors' books just for school and just on my own. And I was like, oh my god, this movie came at the perfect time of like Scott Fitzgerald and Hemingway. And shit. Like, oh shit, and Picasso. Yeah, and
exactly.
Shit.
That's the shit we were reading in English class and stuff. So
I was just starting to get into that, and I was like, oh wow, this is like I am Owen Wilson, just going wow.
It's literally me.
Wow. And also like Rachel McAdams, I love her, but I never knew she could play such a bitch. Like, she is, like, the best bitch in a movie I've ever seen in my life. Just being
Fair.
Just, like, she's so horrible to him. Oh! I love that movie. Like, I would... That's one of the movies...
Good movie. I need to rewatch it.
That's a movie that if, like, a Deserted Island movie, I'd bring that one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's how much I love that movie.
Didn't mean to say wow, but...
Wow.
Cabin in the Woods, dude.
Oh, we go for that.
No, I was just like... Have you seen that movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was, like, 2012, though. That was really 2011?
Yeah, it's 2011.
Damn.
Yeah. Dude, Cabin in the Woods, my man. That was one of those movies that takes it to the next level with the concept, and it goes the extra mile. And that was one of the first times that I saw a concept expand that hard and like have the balls to do that in like a theatrical film.
Yeah, that movie's great. It's
and so
really rewatchable movie too.
I was like, great, this is excellent. this is like one of the best.
It's popcorn,
horror
but it's
movies.
also like such a commentary on those type of popcorn movies. It's so good. There's like levels to it. It's so good.
And yeah, it blew my 12th grade mind.
But you didn't put. I have on my list for 2011 is We Need to Talk About Kevin.
I never saw
It's
it.
Lynn Ramsey's. I think it's her one right before You Were Never Really Here.
Okay.
Dude, it is. It's John C. Reilly, Tilda Swinton, and what's the dude from Perks of Being a Wallflower? Patrick. Ezra Miller. That's his name.
Yeah, Ezra Miller.
Do you know what it's about?
No.
Oh my god, it's literally about this woman who is married to John C. Reilly, it's Tilda Swinton and him.
Yeah.
They have a kid, Kevin, and he is just he hates his mom. And
Sucks.
and he's like, no, he's legit like, I'm gonna kill my mom, like growing up, like even from like a small age, but also she's like bad to him too because she doesn't like it. It's this whole psychological fucked up movie, and yeah, I think it'd be right up your alley. It's really good. It's just really fucked up. Yeah, 2011. Also Drive. Yeah, that's just a classic.
Just real quick, I want to say, Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. Social Network's probably your favorite Fincher movie.
I know. I think it's the better one.
Okay.
I actually like Girl with a Dragon Tattoo.
Okay, no, I like Girl with a Dragon Tattoo more.
Yeah, or more. Yeah.
Because it captures this Northern Europe like winter, dense, cold atmosphere that I haven't
only
seen.
Fincher can do.
I haven't seen done that well before, and it just.
It's also one of his most stylish movies.
It's-
God damn.
oh,
Everything
yeah.
is
Everything about that
slick,
movie is, like-
stylish. Ooh.
And I like mystery movies, and I like
too.
both the leads,
Rooney Mara is great. She's
and
so good.
and just I want to go to like Sweden / Switzerland, that kind of area. I want to go there so bad and like just chill,
Yeah.
literally. And I, man, it's just the style is just. I
Like
haven't
said,
seen
only,
replicated.
Only Fincher can do that type of
It's
just
so-
clean, like precise.
And the trailer he cut himself for that movie is like one of the best.
Well, the
trailers.
usages of Karen O doing Immigrant Song.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
As the opening and as that trailer song, it's amazing.
The Descendants is super underrated.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. It's been one that's been on my list of like I need to watch that.
It's really poignant, beautiful movie, and George Clooney. It's like one of my favorite movies he's ever done. And it's soft, and it's beautiful, and it's real. And I hate that not many people have seen it. So that you ever see The Raid Redemption?
I've seen the fight scenes from the
Oh,
movie. I actually haven't seen the
okay.
entire. Although, like honestly, there's
There
really not much story to it. Really,
No,
right?
it's just
really just the fight
they're
scenes.
both worth watching big time. I love those movies. Drive obviously fucking fueled my first time love for like
That's for style. Like for me, it was
for
like
that style.
Yeah. That's
And
like I was like ooh.
Refn's style over substance. Although I'd say this has a little more substance than some of his other films,
I would say it has honestly like the most substance out of it. Besides like maybe Bronson,
which I still haven't seen.
it's honestly his more substance based, and that's saying a lot because there's really not much to it.
Did you say your 2011s?
Yeah, like a lot of them.
Oh
are
yeah,
theirs.
yeah.
I just was adding on to what.
Okay, well we can move on to 2012 then.
Yeah. So 2012 is a movie that you haven't seen. I know, The Master. That's my favorite.
I know.
2012.
I can't believe I put it off for that long, but I'm gonna watch it.
Master.
Watch
and then
all of his movies.
Yeah. Then I had Looper on there. Which
Yes, I had
great
Looper on
Ryan
there.
Johnson. Dark Knight Rises. I remember fucking. I was so hyped for that movie.
Dude,
I remember,
everyone was so hyped
I
for
remember
that movie.
seeing that movie in opening day in the Promenade IMAX.
I saw it at midnight at the Promenade.
I guess I saw that the next day with my dad. We were went to get food, and they were like, "All right, so this is gonna be a whole day."
It's always a good day.
Whole
Yeah,
day of like.
if you're
we're gonna get
basing
some-
a whole day around this movie,
Yeah.
you're gonna be hyped.
So like we were getting the food. We
Yeah.
went to like the Big Orange right next door.
Oh yeah.
Then we went to go see
Fuck
it.
Big Orange. We can talk about that at a different
what
time.
the
Dude, fuck that. They sell you a fucking $14 chicken sandwich. You don't even get fucking fries. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Fuck Big Orange.
Oh no. Anyway, yeah. I just remember like the back breaking scene. I was. Just, I've never felt so
Everyone
quiet.
was like-
The quiet was deafening. The sounds was deafening, dude. It was.
There's some major problems with that movie.
That movie, listen, that movie does not hold up. There are some major fucking problems in that movie.
But the hype was real.
Hype was so real that
and, you know, I enjoy it. I haven't watched it in probably 5
honestly,
years.
it's people who say that it's better than Batman Begins are fucking
full of shit.
on acid.
They're full
They
of
are.
fucking
It is
dog
not.
shit.
It is not a good movie compared to the other two at all.
In no way. What else did you put on there?
That was one that I only did like a few for because the Master was. I mean, the Avengers obviously.
Okay, yeah, I
that
put
was a
the
good
Avengers
one.
on there. How can you not?
But Skyfall. That was one. I love that movie.
Here's the thing.
Skyfall's so good.
I've only seen 2 James Bond movies.
Holy shit. Oh,
Casino
what?
Royale and Skyfall, which are both fucking awesome movies.
Those are the good ones out of the Daniel Craig ones. So.
But my friend Sam, who at some point will be on here, was like, "You rewatched all the Godzilla movies like it was nothing. You can watch all the fucking James Bond movies." So now, like, pretty soon, I'm gonna like power through all the James Bond movies.
I've seen most of
them. For
them.
better or for worse, I'm gonna do it before this new one.
They're great.
Also, I'm looking forward to this new one because Rami Malek's my boy.
Yeah.
I want to see him play this villain.
Yeah.
So.
Also, Ana de Armas is in it. Oh my god, she's also a breakout. She's gonna kill it.
Fucking. I think I've only seen her in
Blade Runner and Knives Out. Yeah.
She was in Knock Knock.
Also, Moonrise Kingdom.
Oh yeah, I wrote Moonrise Kingdom, bro. That was the first Wes Anderson movie I got to see in theaters.
Me too. Yeah.
Because Fantastic Mr. Fox didn't come to Conway, so I didn't see it. In Moonrise Kingdom, at that time, we drove up to Little Rock to see. Because Fantastic Mr. Fox is what got me into Wes Anderson in like 9th grade. And that's when I was starting.
I think what got me into
hit.
I think Moonrise Kingdom, because I'm like a few years younger than you. I think that was where I was like in 8th or 9th grade when that hit.
Okay. Because 9th and 10th grade is when something switched in my brain. I started wanting to watch a bunch of shit. And that's when I started renting like 2001: Space Odyssey and Blade Runner.
That's kind of when I started doing that too.
Fuck. And then I saw Fantastic Mr. Fox. I was like, this style is nuts.
You should do that movie with Jake, because that's like his favorite movie ever. That's one.
Really?
Yeah, you guys should talk
That's
about.
awesome.
Yeah. Also, another one from 2012 is Django.
Yeah, I wrote Django.
Fucking
Dude,
Django.
Dude, that was a fucking blast.
I mean, come on.
That was
I like it better than Hateful Eight.
I did too. Just because I like that fucking pulpy shit.
Yeah, same. Also, before we go to 2013...
Yeah, no, I have a few that you didn't name.
Also, in 2011, real quick, Limitless.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a low key.
It was alright.
That's
fine.
That's fine. Anyway, get back to yours.
The ones that I wrote that you didn't have on there, at least you didn't mention it. Chronicle.
Oh, dude, I totally forgot about that. I love that movie.
That movie was like, because I was always fascinated with found footage kind of shot films, and that took it to the next level.
I never liked that concept at all, but that movie.
Well, I liked it, but I'd never seen many movies that did it well, and so I was always hoping that shit like this could happen.
Well, also, it's straight up like it's like American version of Acura. Like it's very similar to Acura.
It's done different enough to where
it's not a ripoff, but there's heavy. You could tell they must have been, what's his nuts? Max Landis must have been some type of inspired by Acura because I
don't want to get into Max Landis though.
Yeah,
but the only dude, what sucks is that like Dane DeHaan had so much potential.
I know.
And he hasn't really done shit.
I know.
Since like Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Like that's the first time I saw Michael B. Jordan. Look where he is now.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan killed it. I can't remember who the third kid was.
He was like the main guy who survives and shit.
Yeah.
Like, he's like the good one.
I can't even remember.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either.
That sucks.
Yeah, Dane DeHaan did have a lot of potential to do a lot of shit.
Come on, Dane DeHaan. Come on.
He's a good actor.
But and then 21 Jump Street. That was dude. Fucking hilarious.
Laughed my ass off in the theater.
Okay, 2013.
2013. Let's see. So I have my 3 favorites that I put were Llewyn Davis, Inside Llewyn Davis.
I fucking still haven't seen it.
Oh my god, that fucking movie is also one that I will take to a deserted island and watch it if I could. Yeah, Inside Llewyn Davis, Prisoners. That's the first time I found out who Denis Villeneuve was. Oh my god, it is. Wait, you haven't seen that movie?
No.
Oh my god.
I've put it off literally since 2013.
Oh my god.
And then I saw Blade Runner 2049. I was like, all right, I need to watch Prisoners, and then I still haven't.
Oh my god.
I'm going to.
Yo, watch that movie.
I will see it before Dune comes out. I promise.
It is fucking. Oh. Then I also had Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Great one. And then I had...
Wolf of Wall Street was the briskest, like, quickest 3-hour movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree. Pacific Rim.
Oh yeah,
That was on
that
there
was
for me.
fun.
I like that movie. It's
I
fun.
like, dude. I love the art direction.
Yeah.
And I like, yeah, I love that kind of shit. But it's like I'd rather just watch Evangelion. But
That's true.
either way.
And then that's all I had on my initial list.
Okay. You're missing one, but
I'm looking through right now. Also, The Conjuring.
oh, dude, The
That's
Conjuring
I love
is my favorite.
That does hold up.
That's my favorite horror movie of the decade.
James Wan is that's
such like a classic.
That's to me.
I couldn't believe that he made like a classic haunted house movie in the 2010s.
I know,
and it's I love that movie.
I love the
and, like
retro,
all the creepy like practical effects and
it's
shit.
so retro. Even the way the title comes up, just kind of like
ooh, and the score's like dude,
yeah,
beautiful. I love that movie.
It's like
that's on my list
It's like
too.
the ugly yellow. It's like perfect.
I love it. Here's what I put. Other than those, This Is the End. I'm a big,
yes.
because
Well, no, I'm thinking of The World's End. I like that one
no.
better.
Oh, okay. This Is the End. I'm big into Seth Rogen kind of shit.
I do like that one though.
That was like the Seth Rogen universe, like Avengers movie.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
And I had a lot of fun.
Come wherever I want to, Franco.
The Great Gatsby. The first time I saw The Great Gatsby, I didn't care for it that much, and then I rewatched it, and I was like, "This is as good as it could get for the book."
I'm a book stan. No.
You didn't like it?
Fuck that movie.
Dude, that movie grew on me hard as fuck, and then I rewatched it. I was like, "Holy shit! I love this. I love how it portrays all the scenes of the book much better than I initially thought." So.
I mean, I just like if we can get into it. I don't want to.
That's
though.
all right.
It's no, it's not my cup of tea.
It's stylish.
I mean, it's
shallow 20s, beautiful.
It's like you're making a movie about the shallow 20s, but you're also making this thing really too extravagant and with like a bunch of modern. It just I get into the whole thing of just. Like,
that's fine. Whatever. Sucks. We can disagree.
We
we have to disagree about certain things.
Yeah.
Her.
Oh, that's another one that I didn't put on.
I didn't put.
That's one of my favorites of the decade.
I know.
Oh my god.
When you didn't say Her, I was like, that's why I was like, there's one you forgot. God,
dude, that's literally like my favorite.
Her is one of the greatest films
of all time. Yeah. I would say.
Her,
damn, I totally forgot about
Her
that.
is like, if you haven't seen Her, dude, watch that shit.
I watch it so much that I forgot when it even came out because it's on Netflix. I tend to put that on just like randomly. Damn.
I haven't seen that movie in like 4 or 5 years. I need to rewatch it. I love that movie.
Whenever I'm like drunk and I come home and I'm drunk and I can't sleep, I put on Lost in Translation or Her, and I'm just like
Lost in Translation for
like,
sure.
And I'm just like, oh shit.
Oh, and Coherence. You ever see that movie?
Dude, with Ethan Hawke? No. Coherence. No. What's Coherence?
Is like this low budget sci-fi film that's like a one location film, but it doesn't feel like a one location film.
Never seen it.
That is a movie you watch when someone says you can't do sci-fi on a low budget. That's the movie you watch because it is nuts.
I've never seen it.
It's a mind trip movie, but it's done so like casually and like low budget. I can't believe it, and it grew on me too. And it deals with like converging parallel like timelines and shit, and like
damn,
in a way,
I've never heard of it.
In a way, yeah, definitely Coherence.
So 2014.
Yeah, 2014.
I have a lot of like the big ones. Gone Girl, Grand Budapest.
Grand Budapest is on mine.
Might be my favorite Wes Anderson. Whiplash is one of the best movies of fucking.
Whiplash is on my decades list.
Yeah. Nightcrawler.
Sure. Oh wait, this is my decades list.
Nightcrawler.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot Nightcrawler.
And then I know you haven't seen it because you haven't seen any Paul Thomas Anderson really. It's Inherent Vice.
I love Inherent Vice.
Oh, you've seen that one?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Inherent Vice was a big grower for me.
Oh man, that's one of those ones that's another.
I watched that movie baked as fuck, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Then you were like Doc, because he's like, what the fuck is this? The entire movie.
Exactly, yeah.
It's so good.
Dude, that's like.
I just rewatched that like yesterday.
That's like a stoner like burnout like kind of like
it's another it's like to me I would put Under the Silver Lake, Lebowski, and Inherent
Dude,
Vice
that's a trio that's a good like trilogy of movies.
That is a trilogy of movies that you could watch in the same,
and like the way the narrative of the film gets kind of choppy like on purpose.
Dude, yeah.
Dude.
Doc is always fucked up.
I need to rewatch that so bad.
Yeah.
Inherent Vice was on my list. Grand Budapest Hotel, which is I fucking easily. I think it's in my top 3 Andersons.
I think it might be my favorite. It goes from like Rushmore to Grand Budapest.
Sometimes it's just.
Sometimes it's Darjeeling.
Sometimes it's just how I'm feeling that
I
week.
agree. Yeah.
Whiplash easily is not even one of the best music movies of all time. It's
one of the best dramas.
Yeah, easily.
I also forgot to put Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's what I'm at.
Winter Soldier capturing that 70s shadow government fucking style.
All the President's Men type shit.
Yes.
Speaking of Robert Redford.
Yeah. Also, I watched. This is unrelated, but I watched 3 Days of Condor recently.
Ooh.
That was cool.
Hell yeah.
That's because you sometimes you see a movie and you're like, this doesn't feel fresh, but it is fresh because so many things pulled from this movie.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
You should watch The Conversation by Coppola if you like more conspiracy, shadowy government shit. But yeah, Winter Soldier. That was
Whiplash, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, that came out
which is a solid fucking movie.
Yeah.
One of the better Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
John Wick.
Oh, that is when the first one came out, isn't it?
I really love that first one.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
And then this is a controversial opinion. I haven't watched it since it came out, but Boyhood is also on there.
That's a great movie, but it's not one that I rewatch.
I want to rewatch it mainly for the concept alone.
Yeah.
But I love Linklater so much that I can't help but put it on there.
And the ending to that movie is it's magical.
All right. 2015.
2015. Mad Max, Fury Road.
Duh. Dude.
Although that's not like my favorite one though. I just put it on there because I enjoyed it a lot.
Fury Road I love.
Carol. Have you seen Carol?
Yes, Carol's on my list too.
Fucking amazing.
Carol, guys, is a 50s period piece of a lesbian relationship. And it's one of the most atmospheric, like Christmas set kind of like holiday movies, and like all the beautiful 50s set pieces. I
read the book over the
summer. You
get like
enveloped in it.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, watch that movie. I'd say it's best to watch around the holidays, but like, damn, bro.
Hateful Eight, Force Awakens.
Yeah, it's a shame too, because I put Force Awakens on mine because I genuinely enjoy the fuck out of the Force Awakens.
And The Witch.
Oh yeah.
Put those up there.
I thought that was 2016, but
wait. No, actually, I think it is 2016.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was 2016.
Okay.
Damn. Well, that's be on my 2016 one then.
So I put Mad Max and The Force Awakens and Carol and Room with Brie Larson.
Dude, yes. Oh, that's where I got turned on to Brie Larson.
Yeah, me too. I was like, wow, this chick is insanely talented.
Going back to whenever that came out, Short Term 12, but I know it came out of this decade.
I haven't seen that either.
That's also. I went back and watched that with her. Oh, she kills it in that movie.
Brooklyn, did you see that movie?
Yes,
that was good too.
Saoirse Ronan, always good.
Another good atmospheric movie because
that's a very companion piece to like Carol.
And I saw them around the same time.
Really?
And it's almost like already nostalgic for me because for the winter of like 2015, because a lot of shit was going on in my life back then that I was really enjoying myself.
Nice.
So, and It Follows.
Oh, yes. Speaking of Under the Silver Lake, his first movie, It Follows is great.
It Follows was like...
That came out in 2015?
Yeah.
Damn, that's been that long? That's
wild. Bro.
Holy shit.
That was like, okay, I need to watch more indie horror films.
Yeah. That's what kind of kicked off this new indie horror.
It really did. Well, that and, well, I guess it wasn't indie, but, what was that fucking, what was that movie called? It was in, like, 2014, I think. It was a slasher movie. I can't remember.
You're Next?
Yeah, You're Next.
Yeah.
That was kind of like, it was like that hit and then It Follows hit.
Yeah.
It was like 2013. It was like The Conjuring.
Yeah.
And then You're Next, and then It Follows the year after that, and I was like, we're getting some fucking patrician horror movie. Yeah, the year after that, The Witch, dude. We've been getting, yeah.
Okay.
One more. Believe it or not, dude, the second SpongeBob movie.
Oh, I never saw it.
Dude, that was actually good. And we were all surprised because we were scared because of the previews that it was going to be like live action or with like cartoon, like CGI or whatever. 80% of that movie is traditional hand-drawn animation.
Good. Hell yeah.
And it was actually in character, and it wasn't like those new episodes of SpongeBob that suck fucking
those
dick.
Fucking, like, cursed ones.
It was like classic SpongeBob.
Hell
So
yeah.
it was like, holy shit.
Well,
so, yeah, SpongeBob. All right, 2016.
2016. This is where I have a lot.
Come on, bro. La La Land.
La La Land?
Yeah.
Yes. Moonlight. Arrival. Fucking
I missed
The
out
Nice Guys.
I missed out on Moonlight.
The Nice Guys was fucking so good.
What movie was that? Nice
Ryan
Guys.
Gosling and
dude, that was that was solid.
So
yeah, with Russell Crowe. Yeah.
Silence, which is one of the best movies of the decade.
I didn't care for that movie.
Oh my god.
Dude,
that movie fucking tore me apart.
I love that Scorsese got to make it. because you can tell it was something he wanted to make for a long time. I personally just didn't care for it.
So my actual top two are Silence and then The Handmaiden. Another South Korean movie.
Oh, dude, I've had that on my list for ages. I'm going to watch it soon.
That is Oldboy guy, director.
Yeah,
Park
yeah.
Chan-wook. Yeah. It is...
I'm going to watch that soon.
Oh, it's so good.
I've been itching to watch that movie.
The Witch, and then I have these two anime movies, Your Name, and then...
Dude, Your Name was
the
good.
The better one, or the one that came out that, because Your Name got so hyped up. There's another one that came out called A Silent Voice, and it's on Netflix.
Okay.
You should watch it.
Oh, yeah. No, it's on my queue.
It's fucking... Oh, my God.
The guy,
It'll
Your
rip
Name
heart out.
director, just came out with a movie,
yeah.
Weathering With You, and I saw
Shinkai,
it, and it was really good.
Yeah, I need to watch that one.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters like a few weeks ago.
Shit, I need to watch it.
Yeah, it's solid, and it's like fresh.
Yeah.
I put La La Land, Green Room.
Oh, Green Room. Dude. That's
a fucking, I guess it's kind of like it's almost like a one location, isn't it?
Pretty much.
It's like...
To like the very, very end.
Yeah.
And the very,
it's a
very
guy
beginning.
basically trying to outlive skinheads who are trying to kill him.
And they're led by Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart. Yeah, and it's just like a good like thriller, like punk movie. And Hail Caesar is on there.
Hail
I rewatched
Caesar's
that
good.
and I was like, you know what? These Coens are really good at unconventional comedy that doesn't hit me the first time. And I love the period shit.
One
in
of the
that movie.
best fucking comedic scenes in a movie, recent memory, is what a tour is so simple. He's like, no, say it trippingly. He's like,
Dude,
trippingly. What a tour is so simple.
that scene is hilarious.
He's like, Mr. Lawrence. He's like, Miss Lawrence.
Can't believe he became fucking Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Can't believe he became Han Solo.
He's like, Mr. Lawrence.
But also, Channing Tatum being a fucking communist.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, but out of my 2016, I would put The Handmaiden as that's the one.
La La
Everyone
Land
needs to
is the
see.
one I enjoyed the most.
Although I've seen La La Land the most.
Shin Godzilla, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Godzilla boy. We talked about this earlier. And The Lost City of Z. Did you see that movie?
Nope, it's with Margot Robbie, right? And
It's
and
Charlie
she
Hunnam.
was hell edgy for her.
Charlie Hunnam, Robert Pattinson.
Oh, Robert Pattinson. Oh, Lost City of Z.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Guy Pearce.
Yeah.
You talking about
what? It's
Is it the apocalyptic movie?
No.
No, that's the Rover. Thinking of the
no.
Rover.
This is them looking for the
Jesus
Lost City of
Christ.
Gold.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like four
And
movies.
what's his name? Peter Parker's in it.
Tom Holland?
Tom Holland.
Really?
Yeah, like, and of course, you know my love for Robert Pattinson. But it's like, dude, the way it's shot, it's like, fucking awesome.
I've never seen it. Yeah, I need to watch it.
And it's like, it's another grower. Some movies
Okay.
just grow on me hard. And like the
Same.
ending of that movie is like weirdly beautiful. I can't say much. But, Lost City of Z is a definite one I need to rewatch.
Okay.
That's it for 2016.
2017, baby.
2017.
I got my top two. I would say number one is Call Me By Your Name. That movie. Is that's the movie.
Whoa, I forgot to write that down.
That's the fucking movie right there. Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah.
I saw the movie 5 times in theaters. No, 4 times.
I wish I didn't have the money at the time.
I
to do that.
just kept showing I was like, hey, you haven't seen it? Let's go.
I only saw it twice in theaters.
Oh.
It's a shame.
Fucking.
But I've seen the original theaters, so it adds up.
Then I had Logan on there.
Yeah.
Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Lady Bird. The Disaster Artist. And Good Time.
Okay.
Those are all just ones
Yeah.
I loved.
Get
Out. Sorry.
Yeah, I have Get Out on there. Mother, which we were talking before this podcast. Me and Sumner aren't like the hugest Aronofsky fans, but Mother is easily his best movie, and I still to this day cannot believe that got a wide theatrical release because general audiences hated it, and it got like an audience score, like an F on the Cine score or whatever that fucking shitty mom website is.
I remember it got trashed. Yeah.
And I loved it, even if you don't like The Fountain or any other Aronofsky movies, dude, watch Mother, and it just portrays fever dream logic so well, and it's so seamless, and it's reminiscent of like these weird nightmares that I remember that I had like 8 years ago on like a fucking Tuesday afternoon, and you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But it's like Mother is the shit. But I also put Thor Ragnarok because Taika Waititi actually came through and made a hyper original and awesome Marvel movie that actually had great fucking sets and set pieces and like sci-fi shit going on.
Speaking of that, rewind 2011. What Were You in the Shadows?
Oh yeah.
Bring it back up.
Retroactive, yeah. The Last Jedi. We've already talked about this on our previous podcast. Get Out, which I need to rewatch.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I need to rewatch Us too. I wonder what he's going to do next. But, and then of course my big baby, Good Time, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, not just the decade. And please, if you have doubts about Robert Pattinson, watch Good Time. If you want to see a greasy adventure of your lifetime, watch Good Time.
You want to see a bad time?
Yeah, it's a bad time, and just everything about that movie is fucking chef's kiss.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially the One of Tricks Point Never soundtrack. Especially when I love good title screens and
that
when
has
the
one
credits
of the
come
way
up
just like...
and the way that comes up, but also like when the music hits and it starts saying like written by and directed by.
It's when they're running. It starts when they're running. Right?
Yeah, and then he gets put into jail.
Oh.
And it's like the music is like blaring and stuff.
Same way with the Uncut Gems
That
one.
is just style, bro. Oh my god. And dude, Uncut Gems logo. Oh yeah.
And then not just that, like the opening when he's
opening
walking and the names are popping and everything's too loud. You can't hear what the fuck anyone's saying. And it's so good. It's 2017. 2018.
Why didn't I put Blade Runner 2049? Oh well, that should just go without saying. Blade Runner 2049.
That's like the masterpiece.
Yeah.
It's just like the original where no one fucking went to go see it and people were like, ah.
And then afterwards, everyone.
It's gonna be that.
Well, I got everyone and their grandma to fucking watch
Same.
it.
So 2018. I had my favorites were Roma. This is one of my favorite movies.
Why didn't I? Oh.
It's one of my
I
favorite
didn't write
movies.
that down, but I also agree. Roma is a beautiful fucking film.
It's one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah. Wish I could see
Annihilation.
Fuck. Dude, Annihilation was good, but it also fucking made me uneasy about certain things.
What certain things?
No, I don't mean that in like a problematic way.
Oh.
I mean that just like in a personal
Just
way.
like...
Oof. Some of that
yeah.
stuff's fucking freaky to me.
Yeah, Black Klansman. That was...
I didn't care for that movie.
I like that movie a lot. Infinity War.
Yes.
Fucking great.
I couldn't believe they pulled Infinity War off.
Yeah. And then Hereditary and Incredibles 2.
And
I actually really
Hereditary...
liked Incredibles 2. Also, goddamn, she thick. She even thicker in that one, dude.
Incredibles is literally my favorite Pixar movie
Same.
now that I've rewatched it enough.
Yeah.
But Incredibles 2 is fine. I just don't think it reaches the heights.
It doesn't, but it's still a good movie. I
it's
enjoyed
good.
it a lot. And like I said, she's thick.
Hereditary, I've already talked about Midsommar, dude. Hereditary is
That's still my favorite one of his.
it's beautiful.
I mean, it's one of the other.
Hereditary is one of
Hereditary
the
for me
scariest movies of all time.
It's miles above.
And
Midsommar for
if
me.
you haven't seen Hereditary, don't watch it if you were
Easily just traumatized.
or if you are like a new parent.
Yeah.
And you're new to parenting, you're very close to your child.
Yeah.
Hereditary, Sorry to Bother You, Infinity War.
Oh, that's a movie that I fucking hated, but
It's a
I liked.
shame.
I liked it, but I hated it.
Okay.
You know, does that make sense? I think we talked about this kind of.
Yeah, we did.
I hated that movie.
Sorry to
but I
Bother You
liked
is another movie that takes a route that you're not expecting, and it takes it up a notch to the next level. I'm a very big fan of movies that do that. Oh, and the Suspiria remake.
Oh yeah.
Which at first I liked the original and the new one equally, and now I like this one a little bit more because it goes fucking gonzo off the rails.
Off the fucking rails. Also, the Tom York score.
York's score is great, but it still does the original, the camera movement of the zooms and the weird pans and like the way it makes you feel distant from the characters, but also personal with the characters at the same time. It's really strange.
Also, can we talk about Tilda Swinton literally playing 3 separate
Dude,
characters?
it took me most of the movie to realize that she was playing a man.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Also, one of the most terrifying scenes that I've seen in a long time is that dance scene where the contorting dance scene, she's like pissing herself and her legs are everywhere.
That is brutal.
Also,
Dude,
it's crazy
disgusting.
to think about Luca Guadagnino does Call Me By Your Name and then does Suspiria. And it's like, the fucking range this man
beautiful.
has. It's so good. I love it. Because it's like, I like the way he approaches it. He's not approaching it as like a horror movie, you can tell. He's approaching it as like this fucked up drama that just happens to involve witches. It's so good. And demons and just crazy shit. Yeah.
It goes next level. Thank God. I love that movie.
And then
2019, which we've already
we're
discussed.
back to 2019. Woo!
Now I'm gonna name like my 3 or 4 like top of like the entire decade, and
That's so hard for me.
for me, I'm gonna have to say my favorites overall of like the top of the top are Inception, let's see, Her, The Conjuring, Mad Max Fury Roads, La La Land, Good Time, and Midsummer. And I will tell you my favorite movie of the entire decade, and you won't agree with me, but
What is it?
my favorite movie of the entire decade, the movie I've lusted and fucking obsessed over this entire last 5 years, is Mad Max Fury Road. And it is a blockbuster unlike any other, and is one of the most spectacular, crazy fucking films with some of the coolest practical effects and stunts I've ever seen in a movie. And George Miller at the top of his game in his 70s, pulling together such a masterwork. And the ending is fucking perfect and beautiful, and it's everything I want out of a blockbuster action apocalyptic film, and I can't believe that it exists, and I fucking hope to God that he makes another one before he passes. And it's like, it probably wouldn't be as good as Mad Max Fury Road, but what if it was like The Empire Strikes Back of Mad Max Fury Road? Like, what if it just happened to be like even better? But I could have picked any fucking weirdo like art house movies. I will say Good Times up there, and Blade Runner 2049. Those are like up there too. But like Mad Max is why I enjoy films.
So just drop this list. My tops of the decade. I'm trying to do 5.
Creme de la creme.
It's Her.
Yeah.
Call Me by Your Name. Whiplash. Force Awakens. Is that 4?
I think so. Yeah.
And then
I'll do 6.
I'll do 6. Then I'll put Midnight in Paris and Social Network.
And what's your top of the top? Like, what's number 1?
It doesn't count. So I guess my top of the top.
Okay,
is not any of those. It's not any of those. It's Llewyn Davis.
Oh, it's Llewyn Davis. Really?
Yeah.
I gotta watch it now.
Inside Llewyn Davis is it's the one that I had to think about just now.
Okay.
I think it's like that's the type of movie that I would always want to make. That one.
Okay.
You know,
that I understand that completely.
Like that's where I'm coming from. It just is a movie that is. It's funny. It's tragic. It's nice to look at. It's got great music. It's got great performances. It's really nice to look at.
Yeah.
And the performances, I think the way, it's really good. I don't want to,
Well, I definitely have to watch it.
Yeah, I'd say it's my favorite of the decade.
But it's just like, isn't it a wonderful thing when you watch a movie and you're like, this is the exact kind of movie I would love to make. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, that's the kind of one. That's like that. It's like the movie that makes me want to make movies. That's the kind
beautiful.
That's the kind of movie it is.
You can't beat that. So that's a cool pick. Because I was worried it was one of those movies that's like, it's another one of those like movies you hear about when it's nominated for an Oscar and then you forget about.
I always forget it was nominated for an Oscar.
But
honestly.
I need to go back and watch that for sure.
Yeah, no, it's fucking great. Soundtrack is so good.
We had a lot of overlapping movies and opinions, which is cool.
Yeah.
So
we need like a different person.
Yeah, we need someone who fucking
likes weird, crazy shit.
I love weird, crazy shit. But I'm saying like someone like not like Armand White level of fucking contrarian, but like someone.
We need a contrarian. We need a Sumner.
Yeah, if only we could get him on more.
Well, shit.
No, write everyone, all 34 of you that watch this, write hashtag Sumner come back.
Right.
But wow, we won't be able to do another decades list for a decade.
That was great. Got all out.
Glad that was nice to get out.
I'm sure I fucking missed a bunch actually.
Oh, sure,
I'm thinking about a lot that I've already missed. But
yeah, we've been here for a while.
I've said what I said, and I've said it well.
Thanks for listening. Yeah, I guess our next podcast, I'm gonna see. Say whatever you want. I'm seeing fucking Birds of Prey. It's happening.
Oh, I'm going to see it on Sunday.
And then the next week, what is it? Oh yeah, I need you to see Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh God. Okay.
Because for better or for worse, people are gonna be talking about that.
Okay, I'll see it.
So next time this podcast, we're gonna talk about Birds of Prey, which I'm secretly stoked on.
I'm actually stoked on.
I hate that I'm stoked on it. I hate that I like Harley Quinn so much. We can talk about that later. And then Sonic the Hedgehog, which could be one of the best shit shows of the year. So, thanks for tuning in. Tell us what your favorites of the decade are.
Yeah.
You can probably DM me on Facebook.
Leave a comment.
Because you probably know me in real life if you're watching this particular episode.
Leave a comment down below your favorites of the decade and the favorites of the year.
If you actually genuinely listen to this and enjoy it, share it with people that might not even know us.
Yeah, it means a lot.
Scott, Keith, I know you're listening.
Spread the word. We just like to talk about movies.
Yeah. I'd like to expand the concept at someday. Right now, I just like to talk, dude. It's just nice to get your word out there. And I'm sure y'all can agree with that, hopefully. Anyway, this has been our Decades List. Thanks for listening. See ya, chump.
See ya.
Oh boy, yeah.
Oh boy, yeah. We need that. You need to start putting in the actual soundbite of. Oh boy, yeah.
I'd love to.
No, we should totally do that.